I have no idea if I'm live or not, but no Instagram. We can go live. I don't know if I'm live or not. This is our first time using StreamYards, so this is going to be an event. All right, this is what took us so long, by the way. I don't know if other people are going to be joining in, but we'll see later. Anyway, sup, y'all? Sup? What's up? We live? We live. Oh shit, that shit works. RT for real. Yo, what's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Yeah, we in here, bro. So we good, man. Anyway, welcome to the podcast. Why so, man? How y'all doing, man? Make sure y'all go check us out on Spotify, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. Where else we at, RT?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Rate it 5 stars. Leave a review.
Facts. Yeah, man,
stuff.
just the basics. You feel me? You got RT, my boy Golden here. I don't know who's gonna be joining, because we're doing this kind of different. Rex might be coming through. I don't know where Quan's at. I didn't talk to him today, and you know the vibes. We're just gonna be in here vibing today. Anyway, big things to talk about. We got the My Hero spoilers, JJK spoilers. I didn't see the One Piece spoilers, so I don't know. And of course, we're gonna talk about the Black Clover spoilers. You feel me? As a matter of fact, it is what it is, bro. Black Clover is spoilers win again this week. Who won the spoiler game award this week?
I mean, I'm not as hyped as everybody else in terms of this Wano stuff, but it is pretty cool. The One Piece spoilers, the only really competitor, I didn't look at the My Hero spoilers. The One Piece spoilers have Kobe, Boa's back, Blackbeard's back, and Riley's back. So,
you serious?
So that's kind of tough. You feel me?
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta go see those One Piece spoilers now.
If I'm being honest, like in terms of shock value, what everybody kind of knew was kind of the land of the rising sun. This One Piece chapter, nobody expected this chapter to come out next. So it's like,
I gotta go see what's going on in One Piece chapter. Yeah, this is like the Black Clover. Wano Kuni ends in One Piece, and Black Clover starts the Wano Kuni arc. So how long you think we're gonna be here?
See, what I don't want, and I haven't said this, but what I personally do not want, it for multiple chapters in a row, us staying and seeing only what Asta's doing, and not what everybody else is doing. That's what I really hope doesn't happen, but knowing Tabata, you never know. So,
well, I actually would not mind if he does it like we get maybe like 4 or 5 chapters with Asta and this crew. Maybe that's like too much. Maybe like 3 to 4 chapters with Asta and this crew, and then he'll jump back and we get a couple of those chapters. I wouldn't mind if he just keep jumping back like that. Couple chapters here, couple chapters there. I wouldn't mind that. But you're right. I don't want like 8 chapters in a row, nothing but Asta and this crew, and then we don't get nothing what's going on in the Clover Kingdom type shit.
Yeah.
Mind you, they got 7 days too. So
right. Yeah, actually, I completely forgot they only got 7 days, but they're probably going to stretch it out just by going back and forth. Because if you do all the chapters in a row on one side, that 7 days will seem like it goes fast, but you can spread it out by going, from Asta to Yuno to Yami to Notch and them.
That's kind of how Tabata worked, though. If you think about it, bro, he always, whatever he got going on, he finished it right then and there. He never do the whole go back. You know how like Oda, he writes, he'll give you some of this fight, give you some of this fight, give you some of this fight, and then spread it out in like 14 chapters, and all the fights are happening at the same time. And he give you all these fights at the same. Tabata don't do that. Like he gave us the Heart Kingdom fight. He finished that through. Then he gave us. He gave us Asta versus Dante. Finished it all the way through. Heart Kingdom. Finished it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Yuno. Finished it all the way through. Like, that's what it seems like he does. Even with the Spade Kingdom fights. You know what I'm saying? All the fights got finished through. We never went back to a fight, and until they got, 100% type shit.
Yeah. Well, at least this is like not mid-fight type situation. It's like a training and lore dump time. So it's like,
I'm here.
Even though there's so much lore to get from the land of the sun, so much training in terms of, I'm sure it's Asta, swordsmanship and ki. That's what we're gonna learn. Right. But Yuno still has to go another level, and we still have to see more lore about the devils and stuff. So I feel like he can do it. You could focus on Asta stuff the most, but still touch upon, hey, these are what these guys doing in training. This is the new lore we learned about Lucius and the devils, stuff like that. Hopefully he does that, but you never know. Like I said,
somebody said, "We back, baby. Damn, it looks different." Is that RTL setup? Peak once again. How do you guys feel about the Land of the Rising Sun? Confirmed. I love it. I'm not gonna hold you, and I actually got something to show y'all a little later. Rack's gonna mention that that one new samurai character from Fairy Tail. Most likely.
oh yeah, Suzaku or something.
So, okay, let's talk about what's going on in the spoilers. No, fuck that. Okay, so like 3 years ago, bro. I wish Quan was here. I wanted him here, bro. It was this one scene in the anime. I said I was talking how about Yami might having a kid because Julius said like, "Yo, Yami, is this your kid? When did you get a kid this big?" type shit. And I remember Quan was like, "No, that's not a thing." And then we see this girl in this chapter today. Like, is it? Am I still crazy? RT, do you think I'm crazy?
See, I think you're crazy still because I mean Yami's a kid when he left, so that literally doesn't make sense.
Oh, he was like 15.
He was a straight kid. What is that? That's a kid. I don't know what to tell you,
bro. No, like I'm saying, back in those days, 15, you're a man.
Hey, all I'll say though is the fact that there is a Charming lookalike thing. So what is the relationship between Yami and Charming? And now there's something that looks like Charming in the Land of the Sun. I don't understand the Charming stuff at all.
I'm telling you, bro, it is something going on. And if you think about it, Charming and Yami looks alike.
And maybe also, they're dwarves. Maybe Yami's a dwarf.
And also think about this. Who did Tabata say he said he pictured himself as Asta, right? That's who he sees. That's who he sees himself as. But I think he also mentioned something about Yami being his favorite character. So who is Yami? Like Yami's wife is Charming, right? I mean, Tabata's wife is Charming.
Yeah.
There's something there.
It's so weird because like you have so much. Charmy's the only black bull left without a backstory and more lore.
She doesn't have nothing.
And she should have the most lore. She's like
she has like the most screen time out of all the black bulls too. If you think not probably like the third most. She's somewhere like the top 5 most screen time of black bulls.
Except this last arc. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. So I don't really understand like because this robot Charming stuff, and you do got a point. Even that new girl that was introduced, she kind of looks like Charming and she kind of looks like Yami. So I don't really know what to think.
Hey, bro, like it's not crazy that Yami traveled back to the Land of the Sun.
That is.
It's not crazy that he could have traveled back to the Land of the Sun, especially when he had somebody like Federal as his ride.
Yeah, but Federal's never been there
that we know of. It's never been confirmed that he hasn't been there.
Well, to be fair, Yami said he buys new swords, so it's possible that he would go back and buy a sword.
Okay, in the anime, they showed him gambling in the Clover Kingdom for a new katana, so that could be a thing too. Like the Clover Kingdom might have katanas too, but it's like, where did they learn to make katanas? The Land of the Sun. Somebody in the Clover Kingdom is traveling to the Land of the Sun.
I mean, very possible. The thing, though, also to add on to that though, Nosh, even though like he said he might be dead, but he's also saying he's dead. So like Finral, if he's been there, he could just go there and figure out, hey, is Asa alive or not?
But like, okay, if you're in the Clover Kingdom situation, what makes you think of the Land of the Sun and at all? What makes you think Asa could be there? Like, there's no reason to think it.
Finral could teleport, so he could just check real quick. Hey, is Asa alive?
Like, you gotta have a reason to check there.
Well, the reason is Nosh said he could either be dead in a different continent or a different dimension. So check the different continent, see if Asa's alive.
That's true. You could do that if they think of it. If Yami had a kid, then Yami and my dad are twins for real.
Oh my god!
I mean,
you.
Hold on. Let me read some. I'm just going to catch up on the chat real quick. Say that real quick. I mean, Josuke ain't wrong, but who knows how they do things over in Japan because the Land of the Rising Sun is based off that. True. So Asta X Charming, no. Kino, no. Charming was created by Tabata to eat. I can't believe I almost read that. Tabata's going to. Yo, you are wild. Yo, matter of fact, go. Just see what you're gonna say. He ruined it for everybody. Yo, he almost ruined it. You better be letting go. Went back on mute. Tabata gotta do something with Charming character. This arc, he has no choice because it's the last saga, right? This new girl gonna be a part of Asta real quick. I don't think so. She already looking like she don't fuck with y'all Asta. Already. I guarantee she gonna whoop Asta ass one time.
I do too. In terms of, it's kind of like the Alibaba situation. Alibaba was obviously stronger, but he had to learn swordsmanship, like to develop it even more. So Asta is gonna learn more swordsmanship. One thing I'll say about all this though is like, I really hope it's not one of those situations where Tabata is just doing all this stuff to do it and doesn't explain a lot of the potential plot holes. So we'll see. One, how did Asta get there? Was his sister Lily? Did Lucius plan it? First thing. Second thing, how did Asta get healed? If anti-magic is healing Asta, I'm gonna be like, what? Apparently, it can do that now.
RT, can you hear me?
Yeah.
My headphones just went dead, so I think they can still hear you. So just keep going. Let me get my charger.
I'm super confused about how Asta got there in the first place. And we said something a little bit on Twitter about it. And I hope they give us an explanation soon and it's not like glossed over or something. But
I don't think what do you explanation soon, honestly. I think it's gonna be a while.
Really? Well, in case they do give us an explanation sometime, what are you leaning towards it being? Like Sister Lily sent him there?
I hope
like
it's not
the Sister Lily inside the possession, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see. The only reason why I'm like always skeptical about it, oh, Sister Lily did it, is purely because of stuff that Lucius said himself. He said he could predict the future. He said he saw thousands of timelines. He said all that stuff. So if anything surprises him, if anything happens that he wasn't aware of, that's when it starts getting suspect. I'm like, really?
He's the one thing that he wasn't accounted for. So that means that Asta kind of falls outside of his, future sight. That's how I interpreted it. That like, he can see pretty much what's going on with everyone in every place and kind of like a general outcome for things. But Asta is the thing that's like never really a part of it or isn't a part of it at all. So I think that like Asta's kind of a blind spot for him. You know what I mean?
That really still doesn't really make sense because Sister Lily is the one who did what she did. So he would see what she did, like Asta, whatever, but she may doing stuff that he's surprised about is kind of weird. And also, if his plans get foiled by some random thing, then it's either Yuno or Asta. So regardless, he should know that, hey, something happened that I didn't suspect. And the only person he's saying now, because he think Asta, unless he's lying, and I still think it's possible that he's lying about this Asta stuff. But at my biggest thing, unless someone's going to make the argument, oh, anti-magic just blocks his vision, which, again, can lead into so many plot holes, but I guess it's possible, then it'll just be so weird if Lucius is surprised by Asta and loses. It's just so weird.
I don't know. I feel like that's like the only logical reason that he would not be aware of what Asta's doing right when, like the moment Sister Lily, sent him away or whatever, he could have assumed that he was like, destroyed in that moment. I know.
I'm back, y'all.
Can you hear me? Gold's cutting in and out. I can hear you.
All right, I'm back.
We're just talking about.
I think that kind of leans towards that.
You're cutting in now. I have no idea what you said, Gold.
Oh shit.
Josuke, what did you say?
Batteries on us.
I was trying to figure out what y'all was talking about.
Oh well, we were talking about.
Can you hear me, Josuke?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Arthur. You can explain it.
Yeah, we're talking about how I personally believe that they, in terms of Asta, that because Lucius indicated that he can see the future, He indicated that he knows how this is going to happen, and he indicated that he's seen thousands of timelines. If he gets surprised that Asta's still alive and Asta comes and beats him, then that's completely his fault, and it makes no sense. Especially, how do you even add in this fact? Because we were talking about the Sister Lily, like him being surprised that Sister Lily betrayed him. I think that would be pretty awful. But Adremelech could have killed Asta right then and there. So again, that's another thing is like, you could have killed him so soon. I think Lucius is potentially lying, but if he's not, and all these opportunities he had to kill Asta and he didn't, then I think that's a big L, personally.
Yeah. I didn't think about it at first.
Real quick, I want to explain, just to add on to RT's point, is what I was saying was that, Lucius said that the one, like, he's seen of the future, he can see what's going on for the most part, but the one thing that he didn't account for is Asta, and Asta's the one flaw in the world. So I was trying to tell RT that maybe that's like a blind spot for him. It's like what Asta does in the present, past, and future is kind of like uncertain to him, and that's kind of why he was so serious about getting rid of him.
He's not like really decisive. He's not really sure. He can't
exactly.
Be
sure. And so like that's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I do understand that people may use that logic, but even in that situation, that'll just cause a lot of plot holes for me. Because one, Adremelech could have killed him, like I said earlier.
Yeah, that one, I don't know how you're going to get past that without explaining.
But Adremelech, though, I was thinking maybe Adremelech's still fighting for the devils, maybe, like where he's trying to leave Asta an opportunity because he knows that he couldn't take out Julius or Lucius himself. So maybe he's kind of like leaving himself an out where maybe Asta will be able to take care of him in the future, and then Adremelech can possibly be able to take care of Asta, and then he have total control. But maybe he's just playing both sides where he's like, one way or another, I might be able to get people that I can't handle off the board.
Then we're putting Adremelech in a manipulator type situation, which I guess is possible. But also to even add to that, the Sister Lily teleporting him. If Asta's the blind spot, which he very much could be, the problem with that is that Sister Lily should still be able to tell her actions. And if he does fail in the future, and he just completely fails, or he doesn't see the future, then he knows that'll be Asta. So regardless, he shouldn't be surprised about Asta. He should always realize that there's something wrong and that there's multiple situations. Like he didn't even have to let Sister Lily kill him. He could have just finished him off, cut his head off or something, and then GG's. But he let Sister Lily do it. So it's like a lot of things Lucius could have done to make sure things are certain that this flaw is dead. So I don't know. We'll see how everything kind of plans out. Hopefully it's not glossed over.
I think I agree. I think I agree with both of y'all, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I think both of y'all making good points. If I'm like,
yeah. And also, like, especially the fact now this new guy. Oh, we just saw. Did you see that? I just saw that.
I did that. I didn't know I could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that either. But hey,
check that out.
What's up?
What's up?
So we can see the chat. We can see text on there as well. But another thing that I want to bring up. I don't know. Have you seen any of this text, Josuke?
Of the text, but no, I haven't seen any of them. But I don't. Damn. We can just go ahead. I don't mind. I can.
Well, the new guy. So this is another potential scary thing for me. So the Yami lookalike indicated that he knew Asa was coming here. He knew about everything that was going on in the continent because he could see it with his missing eye or something. So he knows everything that is going on. He knows everything that is going on. He knows the entire situation. And he knows that Asa, if he goes back, he won't beat Lucius. So I'm like, okay, who is this guy to be like, have this type of
he can only see possibilities.
No, I'm talking about the guy that came to the guy at Wano, or the guy at the Land of the Sun. He said he saw all that stuff with his eye. So my thing is, if he knew all that stuff going on, like, who is this guy? And why didn't Lucius know about him again? Because this guy might be huge in terms of foiling his plan.
I like it. But at the same time, if he says he can see possibilities, that makes sense too.
No, the new guy is not. He can see everything with his eye. I don't know what going on.
Yeah, that I want to talk about. So does he mean kind of sort of like?
I don't know.
Well, he say he can see stuff with his eye. Does he his other eye? Like, is Yami his other eye?
I mean,
I don't know. Man,
I don't know.
We're just shooting right now from the hip, bro. Lucius seems to wait. Hold on. After reading the type. Wait, hold on. I don't know which one I want to read. This is kind of confusing. Yeah. Lucius seems. I'll just show this. Lucius seems to do. What am I? Oh my god. Lucius seems to have to do certain things at a certain time to get a certain outcome. That is a lot. Why is no one bringing that up?
Wait, what's that? What did he say?
Okay, I'm gonna try to read this again. Lucius seems to have to do a certain thing at a certain time to get a certain outcome. Why is nobody bringing that up? I need you to elaborate on that a little bit more.
Lucius said he can see multiple timelines, that he doesn't have to do.
I need you to elaborate on that, my boy. I agree with Nate. Reading regarding Lily, Xenon didn't learn offensive spatial magic until he got
used dance lift.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Regarding Lily,
what is dance stiff? What is that? Oh, that's a sword.
Oh, it's sword. Yeah,
that's the official name.
Well,
is that the official name of it?
Yeah,
I never
sword
knew
of
that.
Dance leaf.
Never knew that at all.
I mean, then it's Lucius's fault for letting. I mean, Lily should know offensive spatial magic because she is Beelzebub. She should know everything Beelzebub knows.
Oh, you talking about Lily? Okay, no, I thought you were talking about Xenon.
Nah.
So I want to talk about the new girl a little bit because she does seem fire. Why they already simping though? Like, what's going on?
I already see the art of her and everything. Not crazy art, like just art that in general.
So, yeah, it looks dope. I saw it too.
I mean, she just looks like a samurai girl. Like, nothing crazy.
People are going crazy.
I do hope she's not like. I really do hope that she's not part of Asta's harem.
I don't think so. She don't look like the type.
I hope not, because technically Shakray is not part of his harem, but also is part of his harem. It's kind of weird. Like, we know Shakray doesn't like Asta, but like she's with Asta.
Facts.
So we'll see. There's so many questions about this Land of the Sun stuff.
I'm honestly really into the Land of the Sun stuff. It's kind of crazy him introducing something that can be so big this late in the game, especially just seeing like the all Japanese landscape and all that stuff. But that chick, I mean, we didn't get a name for her, did we? I don't think so. But I don't think she'll be part of Asta's harem. I think if anything, she'll kind of teach Asta some swordsmanship or something like that. But she seems like she's gonna try to be like a hard ass or something, right?
Yeah. She kind of reminds me of the chick who was the chick who trained Zoro, was helping train Zoro, was kind of his friend. So never mind. What's good? How y'all doing tonight, man?
Yeah, this new setup, this StreamYard stuff is so clean. And now the tech stuff that when it comes up, that's pretty dope too. I don't know how that works, but I think it's pretty dope.
Literally all you do is click the whatever chat you like.
Oh, and then it pops up.
It just pops up. Yeah, I did it on accident. The first time I did it on accident.
Know that.
I literally did it on accident the first time. Y'all think Samurai have a magical type just like Asta, magical item just like Asta? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they. I like what I'm thinking. I think they have a whole different magic system from the Clover continent in general. I think we're about to get introduced to a whole new power system, but I don't know if Tabata has time to introduce it the way he wants to, so he might not do it. But that's what I was thinking when I first saw this. Like, we might get introduced to a whole new power system in general.
I mean, I don't know why we need a new power system. I think they should just, because Asta can't use magic, so it's irrelevant. So
true.
I think just expanding on ki and swordsmanship should be enough.
It is enough.
Well, I think that they can expand on ki and swordsmanship, but also the other people in the nation are going to be using magic and stuff. And I just think that maybe it's a different way that they utilize magic, like kind of using it for like physical enhancements or like, using swords or different things like that, like different ways to increase their physical attacks and stuff like that, where it's more so not like shooting spells or these grand spells, but ways to improve, you know, their hand-to-hand combat. There are different things like that. Their sword spells, I don't know, but I just a different way to utilize the magic, maybe even incorporating ki into it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of them use magic similar to Yami. That would make a lot of sense. And then new magics that we haven't heard of.
Actually, yeah, because that makes a ton of sense, RT, because, yeah, Yami uses magic different than most people, you know what I mean? Because he uses a sword to accelerate the way that his dark magic works. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. So, something similar to like that.
Very curious. Also, like, what do we think about the fact that Tabata literally just did copy-paste for Yami's design for this new character?
For like 3 characters in this new chapter. Like, I was like, bro, what? I thought the same thing. I don't know what Tabata got going on, but I mean, it is what it is. I feel like every new gen artist be doing that shit nowadays.
Yeah, but they copy their older series, but copy the same character in the same series is kind of wild. Like, that's literally copy paste. Like,
what if it turns out to be his brother or something?
Well, the text whether says best friend or close friend, but they literally look alike, so they need to be brothers or something. It
would be better. That's Yami's friend, not his brother. Okay,
I think it's got to be like a little brother or a twin, something like that.
Yeah, we'll see what the officials say. Officials may say brother or something.
They got to be related.
That's a good point. Somebody said, "I wonder what the Land of the Rising Sun will bring to Asta. Surely learning how to swing a sword won't be enough to beat Lucius." I kind of somewhat disagree, but I kind of agree at the same time, because him learning a new sword technique can help him bring him more power. But we'll see.
Yeah, and then like we said, key and stuff. Oh, also, I'll finally admit it for sure. I think we're a lot of people who maybe have been on the side. I think we all should kind of admit this. Now that we see that Asta's getting official training for swordsmanship, I will not. From back then, he was not a master swordsman. He was
yeah. I don't think nobody ever disagreed with you. I mean, on that.
No,
Quan probably did a little bit.
I mean,
Quan agreed.
He showed good skill, but the fact that he's getting swordsman, it's hard for me to, because I'm looking at Yami. I'm like, what has Yami done compared to what Asta showed against Lucius that's so different? But technically, Yami may have trained up till 15, and Asta kind of learns faster anyway. So maybe we'll get some crazy special techniques that we haven't seen.
Maybe. Yeah, make sure y'all leave a like on the screen. Thank you. That'll help us. That helps us out a lot. Somebody said Yami's stepbrother. That's funny. Yeah, pretty much. They're not. Nobody's talking about My Hero spoilers at all.
I literally haven't seen. I mean, it probably has something to do. Shigaraki's still trying to kill people. Bakugo's getting revived for some stupid reason. That's probably all it is, really.
If Asta adds ki to his attacks, it could add more speed and power, possibly. I don't know how that works, but we'll see. It would be cool if after Asta training, he head back to the Clover Kingdom with some samurais. Oh, I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't be a thing. Remember when Yuno showed up with all the Clover Kingdom soldiers? Like, Asta can possibly do the same type shit.
Facts.
When we went to the Heart Kingdom, we saw how they use magic. It makes sense that they'll get a whatever magic system.
Pseudo magic system. Yeah. I mean, I think they probably have their own. I mean, I think it's pretty clear they'll have their own magic system, but
right. Well, it all depends what you mean by magic system. I think everything has a foundation, have the same foundation. It just branches off a bit in different ways.
Probably more weapon oriented, I'm guessing.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Well, and it could be more than just swords, you know what I mean? But the combination of using a physical item plus adding magic is a different combination that's not really done in no one besides
that much.
Well, not really anywhere. Nobody besides Yami and Asta do that, and Asta doesn't even technically use magic. So Yami's really the only one that uses a physical object and increases the utilization with
Do you know why he
magic.
do that?
Yeah, because dark magic's too slow. So what he does is he coats his sword with dark magic, so he can still use dark magic, but he can wield it faster.
Facts.
Yup. Also, someone said there's no My Hero chapter. Makes sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. Speaking of no chapter, kind of little brief rant for everybody here. Kaiju number 8 went on a month hiatus.
Facts, bro.
Came back with a chapter and went on another break.
Like that shit killing me, bro. I'm like, man, crazy, I don't even want to read it right now. Like I might as well wait, bro.
Especially because the last couple chapters like are getting you built up for like some dope shit, and all this waiting is some bullshit.
Well, he got so many other mangas he's working on at the same time, so I can understand.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he's working on 2 other mangas.
Oh, what mangas?
I didn't know that.
I don't know. You have to ask Rax. I don't know the name of them, but I know he's working on Kaiju number 8 and 2 other manga at the same time. All at the same time.
I didn't know that.
If anybody knows that in the chat, let us know. I don't know what. I didn't know that.
Facts, bro. The dude's a beast.
Okay. All right. We might touch on the Black Clover spoilers a bit more, but someone said it. One Piece spoilers were fired. Have you not seen the One Piece spoilers at all?
No, I haven't, bro.
So
I'm kind of pissed. I haven't.
Okay, so apparently we got Boa's bounty. By the way, It's over 1 billion, easily over 1 billion. We also got Black.
When did that happen?
Oh, Boa's bounty because she's beating up these Marines. She's
Hey, okay, I like it.
So eventually, the Marines were doing stuff. Bo was literally fighting them back solo, basically.
I knew it.
And apparently, Blackbeard eventually showed up. Also, Kobe's there's. Oh, also we got new pacifistas, but there's like next version, and they have completely different designs, and they're way stronger.
What the? Oh yeah. I guess those are the ones supposed to be taking over for the 7 warlords.
Yeah, they're like they're all have their own unique design, and like strong as hell apparently. So they've been introduced. So apparently Blackbeard shows up to Boa's island. I don't know what I think his intention was to do something with Boa, and Boa was fighting back. She actually turned 2 people on his crew to stone. Like they're Katarina and some other guy were put and turned into stone. And Blackbeard was fighting back. Eventually Riley shows up. Blackbeard got scared as hell, runs away, and kidnaps Kobe.
What?
Yeah, so that's apparently like the big things that
Blackbeard scared Rayleigh, bro.
Rayleigh's still that guy, bro.
Damn, that blows my mind, low key. Blackbeard's that's crazy. He's scared of Rayleigh.
He's the Dark King.
JJK been mid, bro. Y'all can't lie, bro. JJK lately been mid, dog. I don't care what y'all talking about. The only thing that I know
of is Maki can see spirits without her glasses down.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just not enough of the characters we really like. Like, I don't mind expanding the cast and stuff like that, but like, we haven't seen really much of Yuji or Yuta or anybody recently, and it's like, Maki's cool and all, but there's so many different new characters coming in that it's hard to give a shit about any of them.
Yeah, and you got a returning villain. Like, we don't really. I didn't really care about that guy, but he came back as like a big villain. Like, okay.
Oh, what's his name? Fucking the Zenin dude, the like lightning dude. What is his name?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kamo?
I don't remember his name, but also the Maki training in the middle of a fight was so weird. I'm like, what are we doing?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm dead ass more interested in Dragon Ball Super manga than I am JJK right now. I really am.
Because of Black Frieza, is that why?
A little bit, yeah.
Black Frieza. Oh, that's
Black
so
Frieza came to drop some dimes, bro. Like, what?
I think Dragon Ball, I'm not taking serious as a story. I think they're doing a lot of hype-y stuff, which is fine. It's Dragon Ball.
They are.
So it is what it is.
Somebody said, I think he's lying when he says he's Yami's friend. So that actually reminded the reason why that caught my attention. That reminds me what RT was just talking about when he says, how does this guy know all this stuff and this and that? Maybe this guy is like a part of Lucius' plan. Maybe this guy is on Lucius' team.
I do have a theory.
Bro. Look at the silhouette, because people kept saying that silhouette of the Paladins that we saw. People keep saying that looks like Notch. But now that we have this new guy, and if we compare the silhouettes, that can pass for this guy. Especially since he got the top hair, like the guy in the background.
Hey man, all I'm saying.
Let me see if I can share my screen so I can show the chat.
Is Lucius, if this is done as like how I'm theorizing, he can be like one of the top villains in shonen history, for sure.
I'm here for that.
We'll see.
I mean, do you guys think that like I know they said that he can see stuff with his eye and stuff like that, but we didn't see anything like really details of what it looks like or anything like that, did we?
No, it's under an eye patch.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like maybe he's, I don't know, can do some kind of like mirror dimension type shit where he can kind of like look into it and it's almost like a mirror of a different place, you know what I mean, or something like that. Like, I'm trying to think of how he would be able to see everything with that eye and also kind of be tuned in with everything. But the bigger question is how did he know? Because he said he can see what he wants to know. And how did he even know about like Asta and all that stuff beforehand? You know what I mean? Enough to care and to look. That's like the really confusing part.
All right, hold on. Let me show the chat the silhouette.
Yeah,
that's you see the silhouette in the back? You feel me? This can pass for that new guy, bro.
He's got the little man bun on the top or something.
Right. You feel me? And then RT was just saying, like, how does this guy know all this stuff and all this and that, and then plot holes? Like, this can really be him. Like, what if this is a part of Lucius' plan? What if Lucius is playing 3D chess, bro? Like, real 3D chess.
See, I have like a theory roaming in my head on what Lucius is doing. I'm just not letting y'all know for reasons. But but one thing I will say is that another idea for like the silhouette. Oh, I don't think we've talked about it much, but in terms of the Paladins, right? So you got that theory where it could be that guy, or it could be not.
Shit, somebody said. Oh, go ahead, Artie. My bad.
Well, I was just gonna say, that I've also seen that on the screen that it could be Morgan as well. I personally don't like that, but I can see.
I don't like that one. I mean, that's my first time hearing it, so I don't know what to think about it. I'm thinking about it right now.
Bringing someone, I guess, if he could revive people, then I guess it's possible. But also, when it comes down to it, for the Paladins, there are some characters that I definitely think would be very interesting. I think we talked about Geldre is a very interesting thought. The final Shining General can finally get revealed if he wants to do that.
Hey, can we now confirm that he was forgot about?
If he doesn't come back if the series ends and he doesn't come back,
he definitely got forgot about.
Ends and he does not come back, that's such a plot hole. Like
he was forgot about in that Spade arc, bro. It's confirmed.
So, if he comes back as a Paladin, I'm all for it. Queen of the Witches coming back as a Paladin, I'm for it. What do you think about this? Either Mereoleona or Leopold being a Paladin.
Mereoleona being a Paladin is very interesting.
Especially considering she's so close to Mana, and then she becomes a Paladin and gets a huge Mana boost, and then it goes another level. Like, that'll be pretty crazy. That'll be pretty crazy. A lot of people said Seki is a Paladin. I've seen that.
That's
pretty. Rades as a Paladin will be create a zombie army.
I mean, he wouldn't really need Rades. Like he wouldn't need Rades. He can just do the Rades shit himself.
But Rades can create like zombie armies. Like he can actually bring people back to life. Somebody
said Mars and Fenzel. I don't think that's Mars and Fenzel at all.
That'd be so dumb to make Mars a villain again. Like, don't make any characters that's already been a villain again. Like, it doesn't add anything to the story.
All right, so we're gonna move on just for a split second, right quick. RT, we have this other segment called "Who's Stronger." So this is something that RT's gonna read off his list. RT, you got the list, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just put it on Discord, but yeah, I can read it off.
RT is going to read off the list, and we're going to answer who's stronger, said character. And who's the character this week?
So I don't know if y'all saw it, but I've been seeing on social media, on TikTok, about Homelander versus all these other superheroes.
Facts.
People have been hyping Homelander up so much.
And I'm here to bust that bubble. All right, let's do it.
Homelander versus these other superheroes. Let's dive into it.
Let's do it.
First one's easy, in my opinion. Homelander versus Superman.
Superman claps.
I think it's like no diff. Like it's not.
No diff, yeah, no diff.
People think that Homelander is on Superman's level for some reason. Just Absolutely because they do the same stuff doesn't mean they're on the same level.
They don't even do the same stuff. Homelander has like maybe 5 of Superman abilities.
In terms of basic abilities, 100%.
He got like 5 of Superman's abilities. Absolutely not.
Another big one was Homelander versus Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's make this easier. Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Homelander destroys.
Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Tom Holland? Oh, you talking about the original Spider-Man?
No, Tom Holland, the new one.
Oh yeah, he destroys him. Yeah. Destroys him.
What was the question?
Homelander versus Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Homelander
destroys him.
Yeah. Those laser eyes gonna fuck him up.
The only thing the new Spider-Man has is smarts over Homelander. That's it. Homelander is faster, fucking more powerful. It's not even funny.
That's tough. Okay. All right. Homelander versus Flash.
Flash destroys the Homelander.
Yeah. Homelander, he's gonna lose to the Flash. Flash is gonna get him with that little phase through his chest.
He's gonna fucking destroy Homelander.
I think he's way faster, and then obviously he actually has a way to kill Homelander. So
if we're being honest, like the Flash is like probably one of the most powerful characters in all of fiction in general.
Yeah, right. Let's try to not use like God versions, obviously, because
but even if you take the Flash, base Flash is a god. You feel me? Like it's ridiculous.
Okay, Homelander versus. Actually, I don't know which one to use, but like Batman from the movies. You can use anyone, I guess.
He kills anyone you want to use.
You don't think any of them could find a way to kill Homelander?
Oh yeah, if they had prep time. Well, how much prep time you giving them?
Batman always has prep. Always.
Let's say you give him a month, then yeah, he'll kill Homelander.
Okay.
Yeah, if you give Batman, I wouldn't even give probably about 3 weeks. Give him 3 weeks to kill him. Anything less than that, I think Homelander destroys.
All right. Homelander versus Wonder Woman from the movies. Now, this is interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I think she can box him up for sure, but can she kill him?
I think she can.
Should be able to.
I think she can, yeah.
That's going to be a close fight, honestly.
Yeah, that's like the closest one you named so far. I think she can definitely kill him, and he can definitely kill her. That's like a pretty even matchup, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know.
Because she did cut Doomsday, right? She cut Doomsday, so she should be able to cut Homelander.
Yeah, that all the term, like if you make it out of like 5 fights, I'll say like 3-2 Homelander.
That's who. What's her name? Wishes she was. Maeve. Was
Maeve?
Yeah. Okay, Homelander versus Cyborg, and then we got one more.
Who? Depending on what Cyborg you're talking about.
The movie one.
Oh yeah, Homelander destroys. Well, I don't know because
he can boom to him, right?
Yeah, he can boom to him. He can heal that, and that will kill Homelander. Well, I don't know. Homelander can survive a boom to him.
Can he survive in space? Do we know that?
No, he's never done that in no movie. But I don't know. Cyborg maybe can beat him,
and that his cannons pack a punch for sure.
Yeah, but Homelander can destroy Cyborg so easily.
That's also very true.
He could just literally just punch through his ass. Boom. Somebody said Wonder Woman stomps. Wonder Woman for the comics definitely stomps, but he said the Wonder Woman from the movies.
Yeah,
they're more even than you would think.
Okay. All right, last one. Homelander versus Aquaman from the movies. The trident definitely pierces him, for sure.
Where's this fight taking place?
Good question.
That determines it.
That is a big so we saying water, Aquaman takes it?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, just general land though.
He dies so fast.
Yeah, Homelander's gonna have a tough time dealing with somebody that can fly like Homelander too.
Yeah.
Also, what about?
Well, I mean,
DC?
Aquaman does have the power to conjure lightning. I don't know if the movie character does though.
Because now that I remember, in like the Justice League movie, the moment Superman got revived, they were all struggling so hard against him.
Yeah,
like the moment he got revived, like Aquaman couldn't do anything. So I'm like, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, Homelander probably beats Aquaman. That's probably it.
All right. Was that it?
Yeah, so basically Homelander loses to half of the Justice League, maybe beats the other half.
Facts. I can agree with that. Now, if you added some Marvel characters, that'd be more interested. Well, no, he stumps a lot of Marvel. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's a few though that he could definitely lose to. I mean, there's a lot of crazy ass mutants and stuff like that. Right. There's definitely some people to check out.
He loses to majority of like the main cast.
Yeah, I was definitely going off of the DC post. The poster I saw was Homelander beating up the entire DC heroes, like the entire Justice League from the movie. So I was like, all right, well, nah.
Facts. What is this? Red Cells? A One Piece Red Cells. What is the One Piece Red Cells, by the way?
Apparently, it's like going crazy. That's what I saw.
Bro, I saw it trending. It was trending number 1 on Apple Music. Just the song, the main song that comes from the movie.
For One Piece Red?
Yeah, it overtook like Drake and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah, One Piece, and it seems like I've seen a lot of actors and a lot of more YouTubers getting into One Piece too. So it's like,
yeah,
One Piece is, once Red comes out, I definitely think it'll be like.
One Piece has been mainstream for like 2 years now.
It's been mainstream, but I do think it can still take another level somehow.
Somehow, some way, bro. It's going to do it too. Lord of the Rings did come out. I've been waiting. I've been trying to wait till it finished to go watch it. You feel me? But I have been hearing so many mixed comments and reviews. I don't know what the fuck to think, if I'm being honest with you.
Really? I've heard that it was breaking records. Apparently it's like Amazon's best show.
Y'all talking about Lord of the Rings?
It's good. Yeah, I hear it's good.
Nah, bro. It's been getting bombed in the reviews, bro. People have been going hard on it.
Yeah, but I'm not paying attention to like the bullshit people that's going hard on it.
No, I'm talking about like
the story wise.
Well, first off, I've watched it, and there's a couple of different things. Personally, my personal opinion, it looks good, but it's a little bit slow and boring at times. Like it didn't have anything to really catch you early in the show. And I've watched a bunch of reviews of people that are like really into Lord of the Rings. And from what I understand, they're butchering like a lot of the things that are like canon and in the Silmarillion and different things like that. But then there's some people that like it. I think if you're somebody that comes with a lot of established Lord of the Rings content like in your system and like that's your shit, then you might be disappointed in some of it. But if you're like a casual, then you're going to enjoy it a lot more than some of the other people. You know what I mean?
Oh, that sucks. Because I'm definitely not a casual. I know too much lore.
I was about to say, I don't know much lore, and that's why I didn't mind it. I've watched all the old movies, but I forget the majority of them because it was so long ago. But there's just a bunch of things that people say are like blatant, not like following the canon. You know what I mean? Certain things like that where they're just like, what are you doing? So yeah, that's one thing. But you know, they did spend $1 billion making the show, so I'm sure it's going to be visually stunning. And it might pick up story-wise and get better. I just thought it was a little bit slow for the first 2 episodes. So you wanted something that's really going to grab you.
Yeah. The House of the Dragons is another one I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews. I've been hearing it's up and down, but I've been hearing people are mad about it for the wrong reasons, type shit. I don't know about the House of the Dragons though.
House of the Dragons is sick.
I'm still fucked up from how Game of Thrones, so I'm gonna definitely check it out. I'm definitely gonna watch it when I want to watch it. But yeah,
is it a prequel, like an official prequel?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't even watched Game of Thrones yet.
Somebody, what is it? What is this? How mid is it? Top 10.
First off, let me say my piece about House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon, you definitely should check out, Josuke. If you were disappointed about Game of Thrones, if you were disappointed about Game of Thrones, it'll erase that. So I won't be long on it, but it looks great. The story's dope so far. And compared to Lord of the Rings, it has things that'll grab you early. So you should definitely check it out. But go ahead, continue. My bad.
All right, I'm gonna definitely give it a try. And Rex, if you're in here, my bad. I didn't see you down there. You can come back. I'll pop you in, bro. Oh, but RT, what is this? How mid is it?
Oh, you don't want to talk about the October anime coming out?
Oh, October anime coming out. Okay. Oh shit, October is going to be like the month of being an anime fan, bro. You got Chainsaw Man. I didn't know Mob Psycho had a new one coming out, but Chainsaw Man and Bleach alone is going to break their internet.
Yeah, Spy X Family season 2 is also coming out. Mob Psycho new season, Bleach, Chainsaw Man. People are saying like this is like crazy time for anime.
It definitely is. Which one are you most excited about?
That's actually a deep question. Not gonna lie.
Hey, chat. Drop in the chat which anime of October you're most excited about. I'm just curious on the general concession of everybody in the chat.
What are you talking about?
Somebody brought up She-Hulk. I hear She-Hulk is terrible.
Nah, I mean She-Hulk's it is what it is. It's not supposed to be like a high action show or anything like that. It's supposed to be kind of just like a sitcom almost, you know what I mean? Like just a light comedy. And for that, I think it's doing a decent job.
All right, I haven't checked it out, but I know people have been mad at it. I've been saying the reason why people have been mad is just been stupid. That's what I've been seeing. Like the Meg Thee Stallion shit, I think was just so stupid. Like, why the hell is you mad? The scene is very cringy. I will not lie. It is a very cringy scene.
No, it's a post-credit scene, though. You know what I mean?
But no, it's just like I don't care about that much about that. Like, why do you care about that?
I think the problem is the fact that one of like the initial starting points, from what I've seen, is She-Hulk flaming the Hulk, saying, "I had it harder because I'm a woman, so I know how to handle my emotions better. My life was harder than your life."
No, that's not what she said at all.
I haven't heard that.
No, she said the Hulk goes on talking about, now that you're a Hulk, you got to learn how to control your anger, because now if you get angry, people can get hurt and yada yada. And yeah, she goes a little woke and she's like, I'm a woman. I've had to deal with, holding my anger in my whole life, so I'll be okay. But she never said that she had it like harder than the Hulk or anything like that. It was more so like, I'm a woman. I always have to keep my anger in, so I'll be okay. And she does say some very like pro-woman feminist type things, but it's not as in your face as a lot of people will make it seem. But it's definitely there.
See, I don't think I'm gonna be watching She-Hulk, but I mean, it is.
I'm pretty sure she did say she could hold her emotions better than him. I'm pretty sure she did say that. I've seen the clip. But
you said that she said she had a harder life than him, and I know for a fact he didn't say that. As far as holding her emotions, I think she says, I don't know. I'm kind of confused on which part you put yourself on. What side?
I don't. I'm just saying I didn't watch the series. I'm saying that's why they set it up where like, she had it harder. It's the woke stuff. Oh, feminist power, and then she's twerking with Meg Thee Stallion. So that's why a lot of people are criticizing it from what I've seen.
All right, whatever. All right, so people in the chat, they're saying they're most excited for Bleach. Bleach. Kino said Bleach and Chainsaw Man. My man said it's between Bleach and Chainsaw Man.
Nah, you gotta pick one.
It's a lot of Bleach, man. It's a lot of Bleach.
It makes sense.
Chainsaw Man, of course. Chainsaw Man, of course. The fans say it's the Bible. Stop. Bleach. Do you think God of High School will get a season 2 or a season 1 remake? It's definitely not getting a season 1 remake, and the season 2 probably won't be for another couple years.
Yeah,
if at all. If I'm being honest with you, it wasn't like it didn't do what Funimation thought it was going to do. I mean, Crunchyroll thought it was going to do. It actually performed less than what they thought it was going to do. So I don't know. It'll be a long time before they do.
It's it's definitely very a different way of like making content, because we all know that in terms of like manga, anime is a huge part of like advertising the manga. That's a huge part of it. Yeah. Whereas webtoons are completely different in terms of the creation process and like how they're handled. So I don't really know like a webtoon creator's like, am I using this anime to advertise my webtoon, or am I just making an anime because I want to make an anime? I don't really know how they kind of like interact with one another in that way. So I'm curious to see what happens for God of High School is about to end. Like it's literally a couple back. It's like right there about to end. Like the story's about to finish. So if I don't know, it's now or never in terms of whether or not they want to continue the anime, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even fuck with it that much, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, the anime wasn't great, honestly.
RT, what is this? You can read this one.
Is King Joyce the sun magic user from the Rising Sun Country? Would make Yuno and Charmy share a connection to build their end of series ship. King Joyce?
That's Yuno's dad. I think he meant to say Lois, I think is his name.
Lois, yeah.
Especially because he uses sun magic. I mean, that's a cool connection, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of hard because wouldn't it be his wife is the one that should have the sun magic because she's the one that got brought from somewhere else and married in? Because the kings had to have been there for a long time.
Well, the king had sun and the wife had moon, but like just because it says sun magic doesn't mean
incest.
Doesn't mean that they're from the land of the sun. Land of the sun is just Japan. Like it's just
incest.
I think you're, royalty.
Think about it, bro. They said for hundreds of years the king and queen share the same magic.
I mean, that's how royalty stuff works.
Incest.
Think
about it. Think about the times. Think about the royals. Think about real life. Think about it.
But it's like a third. Okay, we're not. This is not a discussion. We're not going to go down. We're not going to go down that road. We're not. It's not a discussion.
It is a messy discussion once you try to think about it.
Hey, yo, my boy. I'm sorry, bro. That's why you look kind of slow in the face. You feel me?
Oh, also, so the last anime was My Hero Academia, the war arc My Hero Academia, like anime seasons coming out. So if I had to rank how hype I am, personally, I'm most hyped for Bleach. Let's keep it a bug. I'm most hyped for Bleach to see the fights and the new powers and all that stuff. Second, Mob Psycho. I actually have no idea what the next season's going to be about. So
actually, look at the chat. Look what I put on the chat.
Yeah, I need to watch Bleach, man.
Oh, I thought that was going to be much worse than I looked. You said,
yeah. He realized who the fuck was saying it.
Nah. Mirror's been chill. Mirror's been chill. Also gonna ride a dragon to fight. Apparently, something with dragon was mentioned in the spoilers. I have no idea.
No word. Rat's gonna be happy.
Yeah, nigga say word.
Apparently, I say Mob Psycho, Bleach, and then Spy Family. I'm okay with Chainsaw.
Oh shit! Does Mushoku? No, Mushoku Tensei isn't coming back in October this year, is it? You said which animes there was? Bleach, Mob Psycho, Spy Family. Chainsaw Man. My Hero. Oh god, see, I haven't watched Bleach. I'm about to start it. Fuck. Yeah, probably Chainsaw Man. Well, actually, no, probably Mob Psycho. I like Mob.
Yeah, Mob is cool and fun. Cool, fun series.
It's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, Mob is pretty fire.
Did they drop the new guy name already?
It's like Ryoda.
Yeah, it's something like Ryoku, Ryoden, or something like that. It's a bunch of R's, a bunch of U's, and a couple Y's.
They made it really Japanese for sure.
Hey, yo, this right here is wild, bro. That's fucking wild.
Hey, we're not going down that road. We're not having that discussion. You're trying to drag me in. We ain't having that discussion.
Bro.
I'm not. We ain't having it.
It's wild, bro.
See, you're making people think of the wrong stuff. Stop it. Stop clicking on these.
Bro.
Anyway, are we going to the next segment? Why? We go to the next segment. We ain't gonna talk about my boy, like this. We ain't gonna do that.
Oh, they talking about the incest or something?
Yo, child.
All right. Well, the next segment.
Hold on. Read this one. Read this one.
I gotta read it before I read it. All right. Why y'all assuming that they have magic? If they did, Yami should have pulled up to the Clover with a grimoire, and then his current would be his second. Yami was 15 when he showed up.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he wasn't old enough to have a grimoire yet. Anyway.
Yeah. It's Rio. It's Ryudu or Ryota. I think it's Ryota. I think I like that.
Ryota, something like that. That's what it looks like anyway.
Somebody say just call him Ryu. I like that.
That's good. Hey, if I could reward you, I would.
How mid is it? All right, so this is a segment that I think it's the first time we're doing this one.
Nah, we've done it.
Oh yeah, we've done this before.
We've done it before.
Let's do it.
How mid is it? And obviously, chat, you can let us know how mid you think this specific topic that I'm about to read off.
Chime in so I can click it and then you can be previewed on the screen. You feel me?
All right.
Hey, Josuke, did you ever share this on Twitter?
Yeah, I shared it.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
So obviously, you could say it's really mid, it's not mid at all, or it's worse than mid. It's trash. All right.
Trash.
First one, the current arc of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mid.
All of it. Mid?
I don't want to say. All right. Nah, it's not mid.
No, I actually agree with what you said before. I think it is mid. Only highlight was Yuta for me, honestly.
Yeah, Yuta was fire. I think the rest is pretty mid. You're talking about this. What is it? The whole game? I forget what it's called.
Culling games.
Culling game. Thank you. The culling game's been pretty mid besides Yuta's stuff so far.
Yeah, culling games. JJK has been mid. I mean, there's a lot of people agreeing pretty mid. Somebody said it's a meh. Yuta's part was fun.
That's what we're saying. Like Yuta's carrying this arc for real.
I'm like, we haven't gotten I'm trying to see Sukuna. I'm trying to see Gojo. I'm trying to see Yuji. Trying to see Megami, like all these other people. And I mean, like I even like Maki, but even her stuff hasn't been really great.
I mean, it's also the person she's fighting. Like even we saw Megami, but the person he was fighting was so irrelevant. Like we need relevant people doing relevant stuff. It's just like a bunch of just cause.
Well, and it's other kind of like a blend though, because I didn't find Megami's fight against the dude with the tickets that bad, but the ticket dude's ability was so like convoluted and stuff at times that it was like you're reading like full breakdowns of weight and volume and all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? It just slows it.
Hold on, real quick. Rex, come back. Rex, come back in the live, bro. I didn't know you was down there. I can bring you in now if you can come back in. If you want to try it again, but go ahead, bro.
The dragons.
But if they were to simplify some of the fights with like Megami and stuff, it might have been just a little bit smoother running. But yeah, it's I'm gonna call it mid.
Folks called the Spade arc mid. Folks called the Spade arc mid because of the back-to-back fights. Got to keep the same energy. Facts.
I dig the fights. I dig the fights.
Well, I definitely think Black Clover fight. Honestly, the fights in the Spade Kingdom arc a lot of them was way more exciting.
Well, yeah, and especially even while they're doing a lot more smooth fights and different things like that, they were still dropping like lore in there, like subtly. Like we learned about like a bunch of shit from the Spade, and we learned more about the Zogratis with the fourth sibling and stuff like that. So they were still balancing it out a decent bit with like good fluid action that was easy to digest on top of like sprinkling in lore and expanding the world at the same time. It was just really well done, or a lot better done than what we have right now in like JJK.
What's the next one? I forgot what we were doing.
The next one is the Bleach Fullbring arc.
Fullbringer arc?
Yeah.
That's the last anime adaptation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Try what are the options again?
Mid, below mid, trash.
Trash. Whatever the fucking lowest one of the lowest is Bodhi. That shit is disgusting, boring. And you can take it all the way out of Bleach, and it doesn't matter.
I mean, I agree with Josuke. Like this
Don't
arc
matter at all. It sucks.
Like for the longest time, I thought it was a filler arc. That's how bad I thought it was. So yeah, it's not good. All right.
Somebody said it's the worst arc ever.
Speaking of the Spade Kingdom arc. What are we talking about? Black Clover Spade Kingdom arc.
Mid. Wait, give me the options again.
Mid, above mid, or trash below mid.
Nah, mid, bro. Mid, B. Mid.
What is the arc? What are you talking about?
Spade Kingdom arc.
Oh, I don't think it's
I
mid.
think this
what was our options? Mid and what else?
Just 3 options: mid, above mid, below mid.
Above mid.
Touche. I'm not mad at above mid, but I just think it missed out on so many options. I mean, so many opportunities. I think the fights were good, but they were a little overwhelming. I do think it was a lot of times where it felt like a lot of chapters were just saying the same thing over and over and over again. I remember I was complaining about that. I think the pacing was off a bit, but he did fix that, definitely, especially towards like the middle end. And I just had my problems with it. And yeah. And even after I reread it this year twice. And I still think it's okay. I think it's all right. I think it's bad.
I feel like this is very valid. I would say I can't call this mid per se because like I think overall it was really enjoyable. There wasn't really like elongated stale moments like this current arc for JJK. Like the only highlight is Yuta. Take Yuta out, this arc is arguably trash for JJK. Whereas the Spade Kingdom, a lot of good moments, a lot of good fights, a lot of good lore, a lot of good characters, a lot of bad moments, but I don't think enough to say it's mid per se. So I'm gonna say it's above mid. Pretty good.
Well, bad moments it's below mid. You know what I mean? Mid is just like it's there. It's like all right.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty. I would say it's a little more than I definitely enjoyed it, barring some bad moments. I think that's kind of how I'm assessing.
I really just hate the missed opportunities. That's my biggest gripe. Also,
agreed.
You know, the saying the same stuff over and over again. And we're still doing that now. Like that just happened like 2 chapters ago.
Agreed. But I will say like the action it will be so like great, especially when if it comes back as an anime. Whereas JJK, if they animate this arc, it'll still be boring. I don't even care if it's animated. Like that's how I feel in terms of like something that's mid generally. So all right. Next one.
The Spade arc actually is a good reread. Like it's a lot better than reading it weekly. I'll tell you that. It's way better reading it just straight through. It's definitely a different experience. It's an entirely different experience. So I would definitely suggest rereading it.
I believe it. All right, next. It had some time to marinate.
Hold on. Okay, I'm still going through the chat. It's above mid. Spade arc did way too much good in terms of good lore, character progression, and fights to be mid. And to each his own. And below. Okay, now go ahead.
So we had some time to marinate. It's for the video. This is a video game. So, Elden Ring. What are we talking about?
Still above mid. That's just God. That's just greatness. I'm not gonna hold you. Still to this day, I don't think it's gonna fall off ever.
I think it's a really good game for sure. Like if I had more time to really dive into it, I would have like 100% completed it. But like I just did enough. I did what I had to do. But very, very good, very, very good game. Well, did it come out this year or last year?
This year.
Game of the year?
It just came out like 3 months ago, bro.
I don't remember. No way 3 months ago. It had to be last year. I think it came out
5 months ago? No, it came out in February, as a matter of fact.
Did it?
Yeah.
All right, well, definitely Game of the Year.
Definitely Game of the Year.
All right, next. Call of Duty franchise. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is coming out next week, the remake, or next month for the remake. So how are we thinking about in terms of the franchise, the video game franchise? Also, did you hear about the news between PlayStation, Xbox, and Call of Duty?
Depending on which news, it's like 3 things going on right now.
Yeah, Xbox was like, no, I'm talking about the news regarding Call of Duty. Xbox was talking about Call of Duty. PlayStation CEO clapped back about, yeah, you ain't taking Call of Duty. Kind of that news.
Oh no, I heard that.
Yeah, apparently the CEO for PlayStation, I might be wrong. I only read what the CEO said, but he kind of clapped back at the at Xbox talking about Call of Duty and saying, yeah, you're not taking Call of Duty away from us. PlayStation gamers love Call of Duty. So,
real quick,
yeah, that's fact.
I want to bounce back to Elden Ring. I completely forgot to say this. Did you guys know that George R. R. Martin, the Game of Thrones author, wrote the storyline for that?
Yeah,
he wrote this. Yeah,
I had no idea that he was doing that. Is the story pretty good?
He wrote the foundation,
the lore and shit.
The
foundation, and they like expanded on it. So.
Oh, nice.
Like,
How was it though? Is it pretty solid?
He did 100. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. He didn't 100% write it, but he wrote the foundation. He wrote like the timeline, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at that type of shit. So I had no idea until not that long ago, like a week ago, I found that out. I would
suggest you go watch I would suggest playing it if you want to do it for the story, because you're not going to understand it. So just watch like YouTube videos of lore explaining.
Oh yeah,
it's probably better for you. But playing it just for the gameplay is amazing. So if you want to do that, that's good too.
Facts.
All right, so some people are mostly saying Call of Duty is trash. Like, yeah, I agree. Call of Duty should have stopped a long time. They should have stopped doing the yearly shit a long time ago. The yearly shit really fucked them up, in my opinion. The last good Call of Duty was like Black Ops 3, in my opinion. I stopped playing at Black Ops. I stopped playing Black Ops 3. So,
but isn't like Modern Warfare 2 like one of the greatest Call of Duty games? Period.
The original Modern Warfare?
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
The one that just came out?
No. The
original one.
Years ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. It's like that one and Black Ops 1 is like arguably they're like debating which one's better, you know. For like
they're remaking that Modern Warfare. So like,
I thought they already did that. That was
they remade Modern Warfare. They're remaking Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I mean that might get them some money, but at the end of the day, I still think Call of Duty is just it's just that got overwhelming. It done got way too much. It's too much and it's too big. I mean it's mid to me. It's the same thing every year in my opinion. So.
The only reason why I play is because my friend's a big Call of Duty fiend. So I feel that
maybe I should jump on and make some friends on there.
Make friends on Call of Duty. Yo, the only thing Call of Duty is good for is toxic as hell lobbies. Like, jeez, maybe you will make friends actually.
Yeah,
lobbies. You just couple kids calling you the N-word. Couple guys saying he's gonna hack you. You know,
yo, that wasn't a thing back in the day, bro. That really just became a thing, bro. Like those Black Ops 1 lobbies, they weren't like this toxic like what you hear nowadays. People try to make it seem like that's a norm, but no, bro. I was back then
super toxic.
Back then, it was not like that. I promise you, I easily have over 1,000 hours on Black Ops 1, easily, and like we always had our mics on, me and my cousin, every time. And the lobbies, you know, they can get crazy now. Don't get it twisted. But it was not like the shit you see now. This shit's crazy out here now.
I actually agree. I was on lobbies so much for mostly like Halo, but like sure they can get toxic, but generally they're pretty normal.
It was normal. Either people just didn't have their mics on, or a lot of people had their mics on and they was just talking about whatever the fuck they was talking about. It was never like this. You know what I'm saying? You did run into talking and shit like that, but nothing like what you see nowadays. This shit wild, bro. Like shit I used to be seeing on YouTube. I'm like, damn, who's this little white kid? Like he wilding, bro.
Like people are just, they spend all day just being as they get all their pent up frustration for cancel culture and just let it all out in the Call of Duty lobby.
Listen, maybe it was there back then, and it's just like more popularized, and we just see it more. But I didn't run into it at all, and I legit have thousands of hours between Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I have legit thousands of hours, legit.
Trayvon said, "I'm a different man in them lobbies." So he's the problem right there.
You're the problem. You're the problem. Blame yourself. I'm kidding.
All right, let's get to the next one. Speaking of Halo franchise. Did you play the Halo franchise at all? Like any of the Halo games?
Yeah, as a kid, I played maybe 20 hours of Halo, and I just couldn't get into it. I wasn't into it, but for what it did for video games, I'll say it's above mid. But if we're talking about like Halo as a franchise with everything, you have to throw that show in there. And
no, we're talking about games. We're about video games. We're not talking about the show.
You will have to throw the show in.
No, we'll just talk about that thing is unrelated to Halo in every way forward, bro. That is unrelated.
Nah, but if you're just talking about Halo as a franchise, for what it did for video games, I would have to put it above mid. Just for what it did for video games as a whole. It brought it to a limelight that it never seen before. It actually saved Xbox in a lot of ways. Halo legit saved the company.
Halo is definitely Halo is so iconic. A lot of very good games, a lot of highly rated games. But then Halo it's in a weird spot where it's like it's not. It can't be like Call of Duty, considering Call of Duty is like modern weapons and all that stuff. But Halo, in terms of lore, like. Call of Duty doesn't have a Master Chief. Master Chief is like iconic. He's one of those.
Call of Duty does have a Master Chief. Woods, bro, from Black Ops 1.
There's levels to this.
Okay. I got you. I got you. Right. That's all you had to say. I got you.
All right. Well, yeah. A lot of games. People have diehard memories of Halo. But we're not talking about the Halo show. All right, next one. This one would be pretty interesting. The Twilight series. Be honest,
above mid. Don't even get me started. Twilight series is I got plenty of hours on watching Twilight.
Really? I'm so I thought you were gonna play.
I have plenty of. I know I'm not gonna hold you. That shit mid as hell. But I've definitely watched it like 3 times. The whole series.
Yeah, This is actually also very tough because I'm not a big romance guy, but it had enough action to keep me interested, and enough interesting characters to keep me interested. The
RT, where the hell did you get this from?
Twilight. I was just thinking.
Yeah, let's move on, bro.
Twilight, bro.
Nobody want to talk about fucking Twilight, bro. I promise.
Hey.
Somebody said masterpiece.
These are awakening memories to everybody listening and watching in terms of Twilight. You remember that big Twilight fight at the end, even though it was all Cap. She
woke up.
Yeah, I was so wild. I can't believe that was all Cap. Like, damn, that was so bad. All right.
Booty.
Next, The Witcher show.
Above mid. Easy above mid, dog. Witcher show is dope. It has its issues. Don't get me twisted. It has its issues, but it doesn't have no issue to the point where it's like it's under mid or mid.
Right, it's detrimental to the series, nothing like that. I think The Witcher show is above mid.
I think they already fucked themselves in terms of certain parts of the lore, but they haven't like completely threw the kitchen sink out the window.
Yeah. But they definitely did a solid job with it. I was worried about how the monsters and different things are going to look, and they definitely do a good job making it like kind of creepy and dark and like moody, like how it's supposed to be. And the special effects all look good. And Henry Cavill's a GOAT, so I love Henry Cavill in pretty much everything he's been in. So above mid. They definitely did a solid job. I love the animated film they did too.
Oh yeah, I really pretty dope. I think how it tied in at the end was so good. It was genius in my opinion. All right, last thing. The ending of Squid Game.
Above mid.
Ending of Squid Game?
I think it was so mid. The fact that he came back, I still think
it's actually kind of
it'll piss you off. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. It'll definitely piss you off.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid him turning around, but I don't know if I could put it as mid or below though. It's a really good show. The ending though, I'm gonna put it at mid because he's a dumbass.
Yeah, because I can see like if you're a good person, sure, but I wouldn't do that. Like honestly, like how much money he get? Like 20 million or 20 billion? Like he had
billions.
And his daughter,
Yeah.
his daughter was waiting for him.
All right, RT, let's
Yeah,
get
and
this serious,
that's the
bro.
part. That's the part that I was really like, you did all this shit that pushed his daughter in the wrong direction because he wasn't showing up for stuff. You finally get the chance to be on the right track with her, and now you got to play hero for all these other people. Like, that's just dumb. Yeah, that's mid.
Yeah. Just keeping a buck, keeping the stat.
Oh, we got one more. Go ahead.
No, that was the last one.
No, it says sports anime.
Oh, right. I was actually saving that for Quan because Quan was a big sports anime fan.
That's not an argument. You trying to start something? That's what you're trying to do.
I was, but
Yeah, sports anime
is what it
is
is.
ass. I'm not gonna hold you. It's ass, but
that's a stretch. No, it's a stretch. Ass is a stretch.
the power of friendship. Do we have this created?
I actually sent you the list, but that was also like Quan. That was also for Quan as well. Quan, you ruined a lot of plans right here,
Bruh, facts. Because I did want to talk my shit about Yami's daughter. So, fuck you.
Yeah. Eventually, we're gonna do the tournament bracket. It's a power of friendship, plot, convenience tournament bracket. Eventually, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, that's
Have you guys watched many sports anime?
I watched a couple. I watched them.
I've never watched
the best
any.
sports anime I ever watched was it's called something receiver, and it was a volleyball girls anime sports show, and I liked it, and not for the reasons you probably are thinking. Disgusting.
He said with them short shorts bent over.
Nah, it was just a real good story.
Josuke Keijo fan confirmed.
Stop.
Yeah, no, I've never watched any sports anime in my life. I just
But yeah, man.
I have Kuroko no Basket, fire. Still love that anime. Haikyuu's really good as well.
Yeah, I was debating doing Haikyuu when it was on its big run because everybody was hyping it up, but I don't know. Still not into it. I'd rather just go watch the cast play.
Speaking of sports, like, what's the score, RT?
Halftime, 10-10. Yes, sir.
All right, man. That looks like we got.
How about them Cavs getting Donovan Mitchell, big beat?
We're really just freestyling right now at this point.
Yeah.
We got the Black Clover spoilers and all that stuff.
Black Clover spoilers, very interesting. One Piece spoilers, very interesting. Also, like, Rax kept on saying Kobe's gonna beat up Boa. Boa's so mid, and then Boa does all the crazy stuff she did. Like,
and Rax didn't join. Dickhead.
Yeah.
Bro, I forgot the Black Bulls was in this chapter too.
Oh yeah, a little Black.
Why is Luck still so short, bro? I was expecting Luck to grow a little bit. Luck hasn't changed at all, man.
Yeah, a lot of people should have got a little bit of an update for their designs, but they all pretty much look the same. Besides Henry, his hair grew a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a missed opportunity too. Like, he can really make some of these characters look redesign them, make them look, look older or something in a way. People love that stuff. People love to see the progression of the characters physically just as much as they love to see them like psychologically grow. So I think that was a missed opportunity.
That is a fact, 100%. So we'll see. Lots of things for Black Clover. Black Clover is in a very, very good space right now for a series. Is it a better space than My Hero? That's for sure.
I'll tell you that much.
Fact.
All right, man. All right, so appreciate y'all for joining. Thank you, RT and Gold, for coming through. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. That was a good live. I feel like we got it through a lot of stuff. Black Clover spoilers are looking good. Oh, and Sunday we might be having a live stream. Sunday night, we might be having a good live stream. So I'm looking forward to that because I'm off Sunday night and we can do a little something. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to doing that. So yeah, come check us out on Sunday. Make sure y'all go check us out on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple and Google, all that good stuff, and leave some good reviews. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating. It helps the podcast out a lot more than you probably think. Make sure you do that for us. I think we got like 5 reviews on Spotify or something like that. That's pretty cool. We're at like a 5-star rating. That's dope as hell. Thank you for whoever doing those ratings for us. So thank you for who did that. And thank you for the people who left the good reviews on Apple as well. That I saw those as well. So thank you for all those good reviews. And if you can leave more, that'll help out a lot. With that being said, appreciate y'all for coming through. Check us out on Sunday. You feel me? And we'll have another good live stream. And let me know, y'all like. I'm pretty sure y'all like the new StreamYards thing, but let me know in the chat or in the comment section how y'all like it if you got this far as watching afterwards. I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat in here right now likes it a lot. So, yeah. See ya. Have a good night. We're out.